It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tyrone Lowe. The show is called The Legends. I want to thank everybody all over the world that actually give you support. And I'm giving back to you guys because without you guys, there wouldn't be no legends. In the House of the Legends, I have my co-host, Jose Lewis, with me, and also my guest. He's a rapper. This guy's blowing up people. You got to get out there and support him. I give you Nvious in the house. What's going on, man? Welcome to The Legends.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jose. Thank you.
So what we're
Appreciate
gonna do, we're gonna take it way back, man, when you was a
Let's do
kid.
it.
How were you actually influenced to music?
You know, my father been doing music for as long as I can remember, and my parents always made sure to have me in musical programs. You know, we were always such a musical family,
Right.
and I had so much joy in just doing it. And just picked up from third grade, you know, music theory with piano class in school, and then orchestra band in middle school, and then high school is where I decided I wanted to go into vocals, doing more, you know, raps and songs and things like that. And from there, it just kind of took off. From there, I knew that I wanted to be a rapper. High school.
Really?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
back in those days, who were you actually listening to?
You know,
Growing up as being a kid, because
Yes.
hip hop in those days were a little bit different.
Right,
The
right.
vibes were different. The
Right.
message was different. So what captured you?
you know, my parents were heavy Jay-Z fans, so that was like, you know, definitely most rotated in the crib. Black Album, Watch the Throne, that's a big one. Kanye West is a huge artist that would influence my childhood. Lil Wayne, you know,
Right.
I feel glad to be, you know, born in such a time where I was able to experience, you know, physical media and like it feels like real superstardom, and also be in the digital, you know, fame now. It's a little more digital these days, so it's cool to see both.
My question to you is that somewhere along the line of you growing up, you went to your dad and say, "Yo, Dad, I want to be a rapper."
Yeah,
And what was
yeah.
his response to that?
He was like, "Yo, let's definitely do it." Like,
Okay.
like that. That felt like a no-brainer. It felt like joining the family business, like
Okay.
deciding that I wanted to do something in entertainment at all. So, yeah, definitely warm welcome from Pops for sure.
Okay. And from there, where did it take you? I mean, how did you actually get started to actually say, well, hey, I want to be on this plateau, so I'm going to get into the recording booth. What were you
Yes.
feeling, man?
Yo, it was like nervous, but also excited to see where my sound would go. Cause I knew that it was only just the beginning. Even from the beginning, I had that self-awareness of, yo, I gotta do this every day so I could see what my prime sound would be like. And I'm really glad that I started in high school so that way I could have gone through
Okay.
things early and be able to be where it's at now. So
Describe that a little bit more. What is your prime sound?
So right now, my prime sound is, before it was trying to find a way to mix in my natural sounding voice with also an entertaining voice. You know, people know you regular with your regular voice, but then when you go into the booth, it's almost like a persona that you want to portray to people to keep the party going, keep your fans engaged.
Right.
And I really locked in on unlocking a second voice. I love to call it my second voice, where it's like, cool, I have Nvious that definitely can rap, and then I unlock my second voice that allows me to also harmonize. I wouldn't particularly call it sing, because there's professional singers out there.
Right.
But to really catch that vibe, that's what's really locked in my fans these days. My second voice really brings the melody to every track, yeah.
And what is the vibe?
Yo, the vibe is mostly just party and positivity and looking fly, getting money, you know, things like that. Like I love Fabulous and Mace, and those are definitely like swag artists. And I felt like that's what made people move in the past. So, you know, I'm always looking for that new way to bring that swag to the dance floor again, try to make people actually stand up with some real energy,
Right.
with some positivity, you know, also sprinkled in there.
Love that.
Thank you, thank you.
My question to you is, from the beginning to now, what would you describe your identity as far as projection and the message that you're actually giving to your fans?
Okay. So in the beginning, I knew that I wanted to definitely build legacy.
Okay.
And I wanted to stand for something. I knew that I wanted to make a positive impact. And with every year since I've decided that, I've always made tweak adjustments and changes to my career to find a way to, be very community based. I know as an artist, you got to have a grassroots format of just gaining fans. You want to be noticed in your neighborhood. You want to be noticed where you like to hang out. And the best way to do it is to always be involved with the community. So, with our mutual friend Jose, he definitely is a big
Shout out to Jose Rivera in the house.
Yes. Shout out to Jose. He's very community based,
Yeah.
and that's really how you can lock in with a real supporter, not just a fan, but like a real supporter. They see what you represent and what you do, and in the beginning, it was hard just going outside. You have this feeling of, maybe I should just lock myself inside the studio and make 100 tracks.
Okay.
And then also you have the other side of the view that goes, you need to go outside and show people these tracks. And now I'm in the outside stage. I was locked in, and I'm outside, and it's been like a great transition. I'm really proud of that, for sure.
Nice. So describe that transition. Where have you performed?
Recently, this week, I performed at Club Juve in Queens. It's a really nice nightclub. I've also performed in the BK Nest, which is also a really great venue. I performed for DJ Drewski in the Movement headquarters in New Jersey. I performed on the main stage for the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade last year. And, things like that, I could go on, but things like that just remind me of, like, how much I enjoy being a performer.
Right.
Each stage is just so different. It's like a different playground where I could really just spread my wings and, enjoy where I am,
Now, circling back to the Puerto Rican Day Parade, I'm hearing a little Latin undertone.
Yeah.
Is there a certain heritage?
Yes. For sure. Puerto Rican.
Oh, wow.
I'm definitely a New York Rican. I was born in America. Puerto Rican heritage. Puerto Rican grandma speaking Spanish in the house. Spanish food. Definitely.
Real New Yorican.
Yes.
Real culture.
And being from Brooklyn most specifically as well.
Brooklyn's in the house, y'all.
Brooklyn
Very
is in the
niche, very
house.
niche, for sure.
Yeah. And it feels like I'm a voice for, Brooklyn has definitely always been popular in hip hop, especially in New York culture. But where I'm from, specifically in Williamsburg, I feel like that's an unspoken territory that people have really came up from and shine light on to. So, being in a melting pot of so many different communities and cultures, I've become such a well-rounded, I would say, like, American. Like, I know so many different people and love getting along with them. And yeah.
Williamsburg used to be at a plateau where it just used to be on one era, but now it's changed.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
it would actually allow you to be a crossover artist right now because of the different ethnic group that's going on right now in Williamsburg.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's talk about that, man.
So, I grew up in Williamsburg before it was, let's say, reconstructed, right? New people started to move in, old people started to move out. Always living with my grandmother. We've lived inside the same apartment since I was born, and we watched the community go from, let's say, in progress, because it was always under construction. So it wasn't really much to do. It wasn't really much to do out in Williamsburg besides, you see the heavy Puerto Rican community, you see a heavy Polish and Russian community, and a lot of,
of course, the Hebrews.
Jewish community.
It was heavy with that.
Huge community. So, as the times went on, I watched my part of Brooklyn get so much more lit as time went on. And by the time I got into high school, it was already reconstructed. So now it felt like, I'm really sitting in the middle of, like, the next Soho, the next Midtown.
Absolutely.
If I take advantage of just being in my area and letting my people know what I do, I could really meet some really dope people.
Right,
and it really has led me to some really great avenues, for sure.
Absolutely.
As far as being an artist, do you do any engineering, things of that nature, like in the studio? Let's talk about that, because that's very important that you have that type of versatility in your craft. Because I meet a lot of artists that just perform, but they don't have an engineering type of profile.
Right.
Let's talk about your profile.
So in the beginning of making the music in general, I love to learn things from their finest details. So I started off as an engineer, to understand how it is that I can be the best artist that I could be. If I learn the tools that I'm using, I'll be able to use them to the best of their abilities. So I started off, I was able to graduate early, a year early, and I went straight to a job, bought all of my music equipment, built a homemade studio in my house, went away to go stay with some family who do music engineering professionally, and just picked up some tips and tricks to bring home, for my own engineering purposes and experimental phase, where I'm trying out new sounds. And even to this day, I still like to be inside the room while my track is being mixed or mastered,
That's cool.
because I know the different tools. I know that my engineers definitely know way more than me.
Right.
I still love to stay tapped in. Like, they're the unsung heroes of what we do. They're the ones who clean it up. They're the ones who put the stutters and just, they take your plan from A to Z wonderfully. Shout out to all the producers and engineers out there.
So from one engineer to another engineer,
Yes.
on a personal note, I'm just curious, what DAW do you use?
What DAW do I use? DAW.
Right.
Okay. I use Pro Tools.
Okay.
My engineer uses Ableton.
Okay.
So he runs tracks around me, like he runs circles around me because he's on a different DAW that I don't even comprehend.
Well, I use all of them. I use Studio One as well.
Okay,
the versatility and different sounds.
Yeah.
I like Studio One because it gives a better sound than actually Ableton.
We should try it. I never did it. We should try it.
It's a different sound. I'm into sound. I want to hear everything sound like a bell.
Interesting.
That's the point of actually. So when you turn it up, nothing distorts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But I'm just curious about that.
Word.
So we're going to go into a whole other phase, the fundamental of the business. Things that's going on with the business part of the music thing. What have you learned?
Right, this is super important, especially for upcoming artists coming from, let's say, someone who's just been doing it for a little while. If you're watching right now, please listen to me, right? In order for you to show the entire world your talent and what it is that you could do and show that energy that you put into it, you must have some sort of income. Income is super important. And that's why I love to call myself a 9-to-5 rapper.
Right.
Because I never had to do anything illegal or loopholes or nothing too crazy because I knew what I had was real. And I wouldn't want to risk what I had. Like, what we have is a gift, all of us as artists. It's given to us, and it's up to us to add steam. I like to think of putting coal into my train. Like, my train is going down a crazy lane. We're going down full stop. In order to do it, I got to put coal into my train. And like I said, I graduated high school early to get a job. Because I knew, hey, Pops and Mom ain't going to pay for everything, bro.
No.
Those jeans
Well, they paid your way. You here?
Right. Definitely, my father pays a lot of attention.
Yeah,
Points me in the right direction.
And it's good because you have family support, which is great.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And we had a conversation earlier behind the scenes, and we talked about day one.
Yes.
So let's talk about that. Let me see what you remember about what we was talking about.
Importance, you have to stay tapped in with the people that you start to come up with. They're the ones that are able to see where it is. They add an extra perspective to where it is that you're going.
Beautiful.
I'm definitely someone that I don't know what it is. Most people they have a hard time understanding advice and wisdom. I look to my father as my mentor. He's done so many things that thankfully I didn't have to go through to learn lessons. So when people tell me things that they've learned from their journey, I definitely, I take it into strong consideration and account for myself moving forward as well. So when you do these things and you start to grow and see traction, a lot of people get too big for their own britches and start to cut people off and stuff. You have to make sure that you stay tapped in with these people who also helped you along the way.
Right.
They saw that potential in you from the beginning. They probably most likely gonna look out for you as well if they see that somebody's trying to not treat you like family. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the moral of the story is that people make people.
Right.
And people could
That's
actually
simple as that.
degrade you as well.
They can make and break you, that's for sure.
So my question to you is that a lot of upcoming artists that's coming out today, they could be artists as far as singing, dancing, things of that nature.
Yes.
Through your experience where you're at right now, what would you actually tell them, man?
I would say, start writing down your goals. Because when you can see what it is that you want, it makes it so much easier for you to plan your way to said goal. when I started writing down all the things that I wanted to do, it kept as a great reminder of what I should be doing. Because sometimes I'll catch myself sitting down, just doom scrolling, just on Instagram, on TikTok, doing nothing, to the point that I'm like, I should be doing something. I'll turn to my lucky book, open my book up. What's the next thing that we're planning for?
Your projection, yeah.
Right. So
That's
definitely
good.
write down your goals. You know, it really helps in the planning process. It's a strong technique, slept on technique.
Who would you like to share the stage with right now if you had a chance to?
Right now, if I had the chance
I mean,
to.
it might be a variety, but let's talk about the one that actually tickles your feather. Man.
Right, that would just blow me away. You know, I'm really into the new school guys, and I really enjoy their music, heavily influenced as well. I believe if I was to share the stage with Lil Uzi Vert,
Okay.
you know, the people that I talk to is mostly, you know, from the ages of around, I would say maybe 16 to maybe 35.
Okay.
And I have a lot of tracks that really move that crowd by the mass. And, you know, the way that he goes about his brand and just his music is feel-good music.
Right.
And I like to consider myself also as feel-good music. So I think he would be a great artist to share the stage with, Lil Uzi.
Let's come up with some current events. What's Nvious doing currently that you need the viewers to know about?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Doing a whole lot of stuff. Recently, well, not so recently, I've got it's a residency at Resorts World Casino.
Okay.
And it's in the main stage. I do it monthly. You can definitely see me there monthly.
Okay.
This month's coming up for April is actually on the 8th, I believe. You could definitely find it if I'm wrong on my Instagram page. And doing the Resorts World Casino main stage. Next week, I'm doing Brooklyn Unity Fest
Okay.
with Power 1051, DJ Self. Actually, later on today, I'm actually going out to another Brooklyn Unity Fest, actually with Hot 97, DJ Mike. And
Okay.
yeah, it's super exciting. As long as you just keep paying attention to my page, you'll always see
Y'all
what
hear
I'm
that?
doing
Pay
now.
attention, y'all.
Yeah, pay attention, y'all.
Booked and busy. So
Booked and
where
busy.
can we find you across social media?
So I like to keep it simple. I keep all of it streamlined. You can find me across all social media at Nvious Music. Nvious Music. I know it's kind of confusing with the word envious with the E, but as you get to know me and you get to know the vibe, you know, it's Envious, Nvious.
You know what, man? I see a person in front of me, man, that's going to actually take the world by storm.
Thank you so
know,
much.
Your
Thank
attitude, your persona, your projection,
Wow.
your
Thank you so much.
family,
Thank
how
you.
they actually foundated you. So my thing is that when you hit that Grammy, don't forget about me, man. You know, I mean, seriously, you know.
I'm supposed to have you there in the crowd, bro. For real.
But you know what, man? It's been a pleasure to have you on my show.
Thank you.
Come again. You had the extensive
you.
invitation, man. And God bless you, man.
Thank you so much, Tyrone. Thank you so
know?
much, Jose. I really do
And,
appreciate it.
You guys stay tuned because Nvious is going to
Yes.
do a live performance and stuff. He's going to show you guys
Yes.
what he's been working on and where he's going with all this. So you go out there and support him with this. And this has been another T-Lo video production. I want to thank my co-host, Jose, for being on the show. Ding, ding. And you guys stay tuned.
It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
We got some fun people in the house tonight.
This is our house.
Live from the show The Legends, performing off of his latest project, String Theory, Brooklyn native hip-hop recording artist, Nvious.
Cause when I'm with the gang, got me talking that encryption. Yeah. Cause when I'm with the gang, got me talking that encryption. This gold got me walking like Egyptians. I be rocking chromies, I be fixing up some Christians. Looking for me, I fit the description. Angel on my shoulder, but I swear I never listen. I've been getting money, my religion. Hopping out them trucks, got me shooting like a piston. I've been on them drugs, I've been mixing. If they got a problem, I could let the Brody fix him. Had to drop a body, now he missing. And when I send a wave, keep it frozen, I've been dripping. If I don't like your vibe, keep your distance. $200,000 money counters got them going off. Flowing like a river, like I'm moving soft. Linen on my body, now they got me ripping through the cloth. I've been on the vibe, getting supercharged. Cause when I'm with the gang, got me talking that encryption. This gold got me walking like Egyptians. I be rocking chromies, I be fixing up some Christians. Looking for me, I fit the description. Gold all on my neck, I'm feeling dangerous. Diamonds look like wishes, call that angel dust. Moving like a king, yeah, that's strange to us. Got me walking like Egyptians, 100 chains and plus. Got the devil on my shoulder, but I swear I hear him whispering. Moving with them shooters for predictions. Money is the motive, yeah, it turned into addiction. And if you hating, gotta be some dips. 20-something what, yeah, they came with us. I walking with the gang, like in gang we trust. Been sliding through your city, yeah, we came to bust. And I've been off the drink, yeah, we came with us. And yeah, when I'm with the gang, got me talking that encryption. This gold got me walking like Egyptians. I be rocking chromies, I be fixing up some Christians. Looking for me, I fit the description. Cause when I'm with the gang, got me talking that encryption. This gold got me walking like Egyptians. I be rocking chromies, I be fixing up some Christians. You looking for me, I fit the description. Gold all on my neck, I'm feeling dangerous. Diamonds look like wishes, call that angel dust. Moving like a king, yeah, y'all strange to us. I'm walking like Egyptians, 100 chains and plus, yeah. Yeah, what? 100 chains and plus, or what? Hang with us, yeah. Hey, yeah, vibe with me, yeah, what, yeah. Thank you so much. That first song was called Egyptians. My name is Nvious. Hello, world. Let's rock with that next song. Let's go. This song is called Lifestyle. I just always want to make the gang feel like we're the top dons. Let's go. If you want to vibe, put your V's up high. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, I don't walk around, I just came through on a wave. When I'm out of town, no, I gotta keep it K. I'm punching in the pen, taking bands up the safe. I turn it to a film, cause we turning up the place. I did it with no deal, I don't even need the fame. I made it to $1 million from $1 and a chain. So tell me how you feel when I pull up in that range. Cause every day I ball and I swear I never change. I don't walk around, I just came through on a wave. When I'm out of town, no, I gotta keep it K. I'm punching in the pen, taking bands up the safe. I turn it to a film, cause we turning up the place. I did it with no deal, I don't even need the fame. I made it to $1 million from $1 and a chain. So tell me how you feel when I pull up in that range. Cause every day I ball and I swear I never change. Money over everything, the goal is to get it. I'm living like a chic, so exotic, now we winning. Ferrari and the Jaguars, customs all in it. I'm always in the sky, so you know just how we living. See me with a new chick, bad to the bone. I'm in my own lane, now she won't leave me alone. I'm sitting in that cool whip, I've been in my zone. And I've been on some new, they can never clone. Diamonds in my chain, got them asking what's the cost. Puddles full of pain, couldn't tell you what I lost. Stuck inside my ways when I hop inside the horse. And now I go insane every time I'm in the stores. Lights, cam, action, let me paint the scene. I know that they acting, so I'ma take the lead. Room full of cash, got a pocket full of green. You don't want my reaction, cause I can make you bleed. I don't walk around, I just came through on a wave. When I'm out of town, no, I gotta keep it K. I'm punching in the pen, taking bands up the safe. I turn it to a film, cause we turning up the place. I did it with no deal, I don't even need the fame. I made it to $1 million from $1 and a chain. So tell me how you feel when I pull up in that range. Cause every day I ball and I swear I never change. I don't walk around, I just came through on a wave. When I'm out of town, no, I gotta keep it K. I'm punching in the pen, taking bands out the safe. I turn it to a film, cause we turning up the place. I did it with no deal, I don't even need the fame. I made it to $1 million from $1 and a chain. So tell me how you feel when I pull up in that range. Cause every day I ball and I swear I never change. G5 runways, cars like the president. If you ain't talking paper, combo is irrelevant. I'm about to roll me up some heavy on some elephant. And when I'm in the booth, I know I'm in my element. Don't pick up the phone, cause I'm counting up the cake. I'm in another zone, I ain't never switching lanes. Cutting up the stones every different kind of way. A couple different colors got me coming out my shades. We can make it shine like my diamonds on fleek. When doing all the math got me turning to a geek. I hop inside the ride with the basketball seats. I threw out a band, watch it turn into a freak. Talking at the tone, cause you see that I went avalanche. Smoke in the air, flooded with some caravans. Always keep a goon, needed for the back of vans. Put me in the mood, you gon' need an ambulance. I don't walk around, I just came through on a wave. When I'm out of town, know I gotta keep it K. I'm punching in the pan, taking bands up the safe. I turn it to a film, cause we turning up the place. I did it with no deal, I don't even need the fame. I made it to $1 million from $1 and a chain. So tell me how you feel when I pull up in that range. Cause every day I ball and I swear I'll never change. I don't walk around, I just came through on a wave. When I'm out of town, know I gotta keep it K. I'm punching in the pan, taking bands up the safe. I turn it to a film, cause we turning up the place. Whoa, yeah, yeah, turning up the place, yeah. I came through on a wave, yeah, yeah, hey. Find me on all platforms at Nvious, Nvious. This next song is called Gang Gang. Let's go. It's always me and you my gang gang. And if I ever need it, you go bang bang. And if you make a move, it's the same thing, yeah. It's always me and you my gang gang. And if I ever need it, you go bang bang. And if you make a move, it's the same thing. You know just what to do, cause you my gang gang. And I've been on that next itch, never on that rest itch. Walking out the jeweler, got them diamonds in my necklace. Rolling with some shooters if you ever moving reckless. I've been on my grind, yeah, and I've been living restless. Drive me so insane, so we doing what we texting. Do this every time I want some carrots on my left wrist. Money on my mind while you worry about the next itch. They saw who I came in, but don't know who I left with. Diamonds on my chain with a cross for protection. I can never lose, never move like I was reckless. If you play your part and watch us flex it. I've been getting money and I put that on the side. That is always me and you my gang gang. And if I ever need it, you gon' bang bang. And if you make a move, it's the same thing. You know just what to do, cause you my gang gang. It's always me and you, y'all, you my gang gang. And if I ever need it, you gon' bang bang. And if you make a move, it's the same thing. You know just what to do, cause you my gang gang. I just bought a rollie, now I'm switching out the face. Riding with the poli, had to hold it just in case. Fixing up some chromies, had to fix me up some J's. Pulled up in that foreign and I said I wanna race. If I ever need you, whip it like it's stolen. Even if you had to spin the block like I was touring. Custom leather, everything inside made by Lauren. Engine in the trunk, yeah, and I can hear it roaring. Had to blow the brains up the top of the Lexus. Pulled up with the flames, yellow diamonds in my necklace. She just wanna do it, so I cross off my checklist. They love how I do it when I'm flexing. Diamonds in my chain with a cross for protection. I can never lose, never move like I was reckless. If you play your part and watch us flex it. I've been getting money and I put that on the set. That it's always me and you my gang gang. And if I ever need it, you go bang bang. And if you make a move, it's the same thing. You know just what to do, cause you my gang gang. It's always me and you, y'all, you my gang gang. And if I ever need it, you go bang bang. And if you make a move, it's the same thing. You know just what to do, cause you my gang gang, y'all. Whoa, yeah. So fire, yeah. Thank you so much, legends, Tyrone, Jose. You can find me everywhere at Nvious Music, everywhere, Nvious Music. On all DSPs at Nvious. Thank you so much. Peace.
It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.